guy Pavia has lost his mind. My brother in Christ, what are you talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you having a great start to your week. Hope all of you having a great Monday. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. And man, oh man, clap it up, clap it up. We got a 3-for-1 special. 3 topics, 1 videos. We're getting straight to it. We got to talk about how Diego Pavia, you know, the star quarterback for Vanderbilt, well, he has lost his mind. I got to show you what's going on there. But also, we're going to take a look at the new and improved Heisman rankings. And let's just say I don't agree with them. I don't understand why they have some players ranked where they do. And last but not least, we got to talk about the Lane train and what he just said. As we all know, Lane Kiffin is in the headlines because everybody's talking about him either going to Florida or LSU. And today, which is Monday, he has spoke out about it. We got a jam-packed video to say at least, and it has been a while since I've said that. A jam-packed video. I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited as well. Let's get straight into it, though. Why don't we start off with the Lane Kiffin news first? I'm going to show you what he had to say. You know, I'm not going to give you the whole spielio dealio. You know what's going on. Everybody's like, oh, well, is he going to go here? Is he going to go there? Or is he going to stay at Ole Miss? Here's what he had to say about everything going on with him being in the conversations for it seems like every single job out there, and I quote, "I've never made a decision based off money, nor will I. I've seen too many examples in life where money does not buy happiness, so I'm never going to make a decision off of money, nor do I care about it." Jimmy Sexton gets really mad when I say that. If you have no idea what he's talking about, what he's referencing, he is saying, look, I don't care if Florida throws the duffel at me. I don't care if they offer me $1 billion or LSU offers me $1 billion. I'm not going anywhere. Or a better way of saying it is, that's not going to be the main determining factor on why he would leave Ole Miss. It would have to be for a better opportunity. It's not going to be financial reasons. We all know money is a touchy subject, and a lot of people in the comments are saying stuff like this. Yeah, bull, blank, and crap. If he was just coaching for the love of the game, he would still be a high school coach at some tiny blank Mississippi county town making $50K a year. That is a good point. I will come to Kiffin's defense a little bit. He didn't say money doesn't matter. He said he has never made a decision based off of money. Big difference. For me, myself, I'm never going to fault anyone for going after a bigger bag, chasing a better opportunity, because you got to do what's best for you and your family. But at the end of the day, it's not that big of a difference. He's already got more money than he knows what to do with. I believe Ole Miss is paying him, is it around $8, $9, $10 million per year? Maybe at max, LSU or Florida would give him $14 to $15 million. But still at that, your lifestyle, it doesn't change. It'd be different if Ole Miss was only giving him $1 to $2 million per year, but that's not the case. We'll see what happens there. You know, I'll keep you guys updated. As where it stands right now, I don't see Kiffin going anywhere anytime soon. I've said before, I'm going to say it again. Why would you leave Ole Miss? He has a playoff team. Moving along here to our second topic, it kind of does go hand in hand with Diego Pavia because he is in the Heisman race. We're going to take a look at these new rankings. 10, we got Gunnar Stockton tied for 8th. We got Brendan Soares to be the quarterback for Cincinnati. Dante Moore, Oregon. Yeah, he doesn't have a good shot at winning it. Trindade Chambliss, Haynes King, Julian Sand, Pavia at 4. Just don't agree. I don't even understand that one. It's just a hype train at this point. Look at his stats and numbers. Doesn't look like a Heisman Trophy contender to me. 3, Marcel Reed, Mendoza, Ty Simpson. The top 3 are excellent. Ty Simpson, he's got to be your front runner. Mendoza's got to be up there, and so does Marcel Reed. But Pavia over Sane and King and Chambliss, what are we doing? Do you know Diego Pavia in conference play has 4 touchdowns? Let me say it again. 4 touchdowns. There's no way you can look me in the eyes and tell me Diego Pavia is a better quarterback, a better football player in general than Julian Sand. It's nonsense. It's ridiculous. What are we doing? Same thing with Haynes King. How can you say Diego Pavia is having a better season than Haynes King? I don't think he can. I don't get it, man. Don't get it at all. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying Pavia is not a good quarterback. He is. He's a really good football player. He's a great quarterback, great player. But we're talking about the Heisman Trophy. He shouldn't be ahead of Julian Sand and Haynes King. And I'd say at this point in time, him and Trindade Chambliss are 1A, 1B. I decided to talk about these Heisman rankings in this video because, like I said, it goes hand in hand with this Pavia situation. The past 24 to 48 hours, this is all people have sent me on Twitter, and it's all I've seen on Twitter. Diego Pavia talking about how he should win the Heisman Trophy. After the game against Missouri, in which, let me give you some context and perspective if you didn't watch that game and you were locked in on the Alabama-South Carolina game, Vanderbilt's offense struggled. They put up a measly 17 points. Pavia didn't even look that good. And he got asked if he should win the Heisman Trophy, and he said, heck yeah, I believe it, after the game. I would understand that if you said that after the Bama game last year. But after playing mediocre at best against Missouri, you think you deserve and you should win the Heisman Trophy? Come on, man. You're better than this, Pavia. And I get it. You are an egomaniac. He is. He's an egomaniac to the finest. He's extremely cocky. He's not confident. He's cocky. There's a big difference, and I don't mind it. I've said it before on the channel. I'll continue to say it. I love a cocky athlete. They're entertaining me, like Johnny Manziel, but heck, he's worse than Johnny Manziel because at least Manziel backed it up. Pavia's had a good couple of years at Vanderbilt, but he hasn't looked like a Heisman Trophy winner. Big difference there as well. To Pavia, no, you should not win the Heisman Trophy, and I've always believed in this. You want to win the Heisman Trophy, you got to beat Alabama. If you play Bama, that is your signature win. That is your Heisman moment. Look at Timmy Tebow. Look at Cam Newton. Well, I don't think Tim Tebow beat Alabama that year, but you get the point. Look at Cam Newton. Look at Johnny Manziel. They all beat Alabama. That's the signature moment. Oh, Joe Burrow and LSU. If all those guys I just listed off, they lose to Bama, they don't win the Heisman Trophy. I can't emphasize this enough. There's no way you're going to win the Heisman Trophy if you lose to Alabama. No way. Everybody knows that is one of the best wins you can have. It's the premier brand in college football, and if you upset them, it's going to turn the heads of the Heisman voters. They're going to go, wait a minute, who's this guy? We got to vote for him. He upset Alabama. And not only did Pavia not beat Alabama, it'd be different if he put up a 40-burger. The defense is what kept the offense in the game. You got a legit case and argument that Pavia, your quarterback, the guy who claims he should win the Heisman Trophy, is the reason Vanderbilt lost to Alabama. He had not one but 2 turnovers in the red zone. You put up 14 points in Alabama, 14. Heck to no, that's not good enough to win the Heisman Trophy. I will keep reiterating this. He is a good player. He's a good quarterback. One of the better quarterbacks in the nation. But dang, man. Look at this stat line from the recent game. 10 for 19, barely above 50%. Buck 29, 0 touchdowns, 1 INT. You think those are Heisman numbers, Pavia? Come on, man. You're smarter than this. This guy Pavia has lost his mind. My brother in Christ, what are you talking about? Turn on the tape. Have you watched your film? It's not that good. It is not that impressive. We didn't even talk about this. I'm not going to get into it too much, but you're talking about a grown, this ain't some 19, 20-year-old. No, this guy is pushing 30 wearing bust-down chains and a 2-turned hat in the post-game press conference. I'm going to say that again. I don't even care about the chains. You're wearing a 2-turned hat. Do I need to elaborate? I don't think I do. Not even going to say nothing. I'll leave it up to you guys in the comment section. What do you think about a guy who's pushing 30 wearing a 2-turned hat? What is your honest opinion about him? Please let me know. I'm curious. And I got a problem with the dude, but reality of the situation is he'd come off a lot better to people if he got up there at the press conference and somebody asked him, hey, do you think you should be in the Heisman Trophy conversation? And he said, you know what? I'm glad you asked that question. My defense should be in the conversation. My defense is the reason we're winning games. Give the credit to your teammates. That's what winners do. You see it a lot in the NFL, and it's what I admire about those guys like Patrick Mahomes, whoever, when interviewed after the game and the reporter's like, oh my gosh, you played so good, you threw for 500 yards, and you see it in college too. The first thing they say is, well, they ask them, how did you do so good? Well, they say, they don't talk about, oh yeah, I'm the best, I should win the Heisman Trophy. They go, oh, well, I couldn't have done it without my O-line. I couldn't have done it without my star wide receivers. They never talk about themselves. One of my former coaches told me this. Good players have to tell other people how great they are. Great players let other people tell them how great they are. I think you can apply that to this situation. I don't know if the way he acts is a part of marketing for his brand. Maybe it is, and I can respect that. But it comes off very, and I mean very unlikable to the public and the media. Many more things I could say. I want it off here. I'm curious to know your thoughts down below. But